Hello, everybody. I'm Anne Marie Eigner.
And I'm Janet Prensky, and welcome to the Broadscast.
That is her new, what can I say? That is her new sign-on.
I love it. Welcome to the Broadscast. I don't know what the problem is. Anyway, today we are discussing... Where do I begin? Feeling single and seeing double.
Well, or at least feeling single and being happy about it. You know,
but
some of us are.
That's some people. I think there's a real sense in the boomer world with all these new dating sites. I know you've talked to a couple of them actually this past week. A lot of new dating sites popping up for boomers. Boomers are now getting back into that, well, you know, there was a time where, oh, good, divorce is great, you know, I'm loving this single life. And now suddenly I'm getting the sense that boomers are more and more looking for love in all the wrong places.
Not necessarily. Are you?
No, you
can't. Am I?
First of all, you can't go by us. We're black. Well, don't ever look upon us as role models, and I mean that sincerely.
But I think to a certain extent we are. I mean, I think the latest census numbers are from a couple of years ago, and they say that 65% of us boomers are married. I won't even go so far as to say happily because I don't think they know that.
I think we know the answer to
12% have never been, so there you are.
Yeah.
And I think there's a big percentage that tried it, didn't work out so well. Tried it maybe a couple of times.
Well, that means that's the percentage that's doing the dating.
Okay.
You know, that's going on to these dating sites.
I
don't know if you can say that 20-some-odd% of people who were married and are now not married are happy as clams. Because I don't think that's true.
I don't think clams. I don't think they're happy as clams.
All right, what are they happy as?
But I think they've tried the dating thing. I mean, I know we are, honestly, we are surrounded mainly because we hang out with women our age who are happy to be single.
And also very much wanting to find the right mate.
Some of them are.
Oh my God! Well, how many people do we know using online dating right now?
And some of them have tried it and didn't work out so well. By the way, and there are a lot of new dating sites for boomers, which I think is fascinating. Well, it's quite big business.
I know, it's huge business. It's huge business. First of all, I don't even know if it's about finding someone to marry. I think it's about absolutely, it's companionship. I mean, it's going out to dinner every once in a while.
You mean I'm not enough?
Hell no! I mean, I just really think that that's the basis of these dating sites, are just that, to have a date. Having a date at our age is like, you know,
a big deal.
Alert the media, headline.
It's not about, we want to hear from this one. We definitely want to hear from you on. It's not so much just having any old body. It's having some good company. And I think a lot of my women friends anyway, which in many cases are your women friends as well, have tried it and didn't like it.
Yeah, but maybe didn't. Again, I always think, you know, you can't just put a blanket over things. They got married, it didn't work out. That does not mean that they have soured to marriage entirely. I think it's a very easy thing to say, oh, well, you know, now that I'm divorced, I'll never get married again. Well, that's a lot of bull.
It's not a
You'll
never.
Get married again if you find someone that's marriage material.
I think our attitudes are very different than our parents. I know it was really unacceptable for our parents to, you know, not be married. And they would
Did your parents have a good marriage?
No.
My parents had an excellent marriage.
Yes, they did. That was
and
unusual.
both of my siblings have excellent marriages.
I don't know.
I'm an enigma. I don't get it. I figured I'd let them do all that work.
Well, and they're doing it. But I think it's interesting because we grew up with contraception, so there wasn't that worry. We grew up free love, free this, free that, free sex, and we honestly didn't even see the need to be married. It was different.
And it's singular. Now they all want to be married.
It's come around again. I don't know about all want to be married. I mean, neither of my children is has a significant other, and they're happy as clams.
Again, we're back to the clam happiness. We got to find out why clams are so happy, and I really question how happy a clam is.
They don't have huge.
But I want to know what happened to the good marriages when you think about it, because all we hear about now. There's a good marriage, huh? Remember, all you boomers out there, you remember Paul Newman and Joanne Woodward? That was like the marriage.
All right, here's the other end of the spectrum now.
Well, today's the marriage.
The Obamas.
The Obama.
And there is no cheating going on here. you know that. I mean,
oh, we would have said that about Bill and Hillary when they first got married too, and I
well,
held
there's
that
no
picture
cheating.
up.
If that ever comes out that this man cheated on this woman,
that'll be a la 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 la.
that will be a I don't even want to know. I really don't.
But you know what? We found two marriages we could discuss that we really love. Then you've got the tiger issues. Then how about Charlie Sheen?
Or
There's
Elizabeth
the
Taylor.
marriage
There's
material.
another one.
Elizabeth Taylor almost marrying number 9. That was bugged. She went on Twitter and said that.
But even 8. I mean, come on.
The woman is 78 years old. She can't even walk. How can she be married? I mean, it's amazing.
And what's really interesting is how did this whole, because everybody we hear about now is cheating. Cheating, you know, and it's not just 1 or 2.
Yeah.
It's 15, 16, 5, 7, 8. And it's babies, and it's, you know, even presidential candidates. I mean, come on.
But what I
Where
find
did
most,
that come from, do you think?
The cheating?
Yeah, that cheating attitude. Did we spawn that?
Well, again, I don't know. That is a very good question, Emery. I wish you had asked me that before we went on the air, so I might have formulated an answer.
We have a very, very smart fan base.
You're going to tell us. Why suddenly is everybody cheating? Or is it just now that we have all of this gossip-mongering media that we find out that they're cheating? I mean, you know, JFK was cheating. We talked about that in a prior show, but the media was very closed and not...
Well, they respected there were boundaries.
Right.
There are no boundaries anymore.
You know, Radar Online and TMZ and, of course, all of Beth's favorite websites, none of whom anyone has heard of. But those websites...
Newsers and the rest.
Newsers. But anyway, the other issue that I find so interesting is the sadness in people's voice, or the sadness in the magazines when they discuss singles. Like, oh, poor Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
Now, if I looked like Jennifer Aniston,
there would be nothing poor about that woman.
And could go to the Dominican Republic and drink pina coladas with my girlfriends like Jennifer Aniston does, I could not be any happier.
I know.
What is so poor about Jennifer Aniston?
What is so poor
she's
about
single,
it?
she's happy.
People ask me all the time.
But you're not married, and that means, oh, you must.
Don't they ask you?
Poor thing.
Do they ask you?
Not a lot.
Really?
Not a lot. I think
they
maybe
gave up.
Well,
they gave up asking.
Well, once my parents passed away, that was it. My mother, right on her deathbed, was like, "Do you think you might get married?" But it was never an interest of mine. It was never a motivating force. You know, you always hear about women saying, "Oh, I fantasized from when I was, 3 years old about getting married and having babies." Not me. I just never did.
Well, I did, and I married the first time for my parents because I had lived with him.
And isn't that really all you've been officially married? Officially married.
She
likes to discuss other marriages that didn't occur.
Well, the second time I had a couple of children, so just to make everybody feel better.
You act like it was...
Yeah, but I never wanted to get married because it was an unhealthy situation from the very beginning.
But the point of the matter is there are happy singles, there are unhappy marriages, then you've got some... Here's a single we can all emulate.
You never even brought her up.
Oh,
Jen.
Oh! Hey, check out La Liz. Now that's a picture.
Is that our Boomer Broad of the Broad
Salute? That's our Broad Salute of the Week. La Liz, 78 years old, and 8 marriages. And although this is a magnificent picture of her, she obviously is not looking as well, but she still has proven that marriage can keep you going.
I honestly,
if nothing else.
If I have a choice, I'd go for this as our Broad Salute of the Week. Frankly,
yes. Although she's no broad.
No, she's
not
broad,
a boomer. I mean, might be a broad, but she's
and then there's all sorts of do's and don'ts, and that kind of thing. Do you want to get a question of the week?
I certainly would like to. She says.
Is this for me to ask you this week?
Yes, go right ahead.
All right.
Gosh, she's so bossy.
DJ or band?
DJ or band?
We need some new one of these. New ones.
Well, I mean, it would depend on if the band was any good and if the DJ played good music. So, if the DJ plays good music, like off of my personal iPod, I'm going with the DJ.
Okay, enough said.
All right, enough said.
I like this subject. I think we should do this again sometime.
Well, I definitely want to do more on the dating sites and to talk about, really what is this driving need for singles to be married when you can be perfectly happy as a single. And I think we will find as the boomers get older and older, they'll start to latch on to each other. And we're going to see more, not communes per se, but more boomer living together, not in marriages.
Generational things. Well, you see a lot of coverage of that.
So, more on that next time.
And
see you soon.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Check us out.
Talk to us on Facebook and watch us on Turning Point TV. And don't forget to log on to our website, theboomerbroads.com. And don't forget the broad shirts in the store. Shirts. And
the boomer
we
broads.
should be
I wore
holding them
mine
up.
this weekend, and people were like, "What? What is
What are
that?
you?
What are you?"
Did you explain?
I'm proudly a boomer broad.
Bravo. See you soon.
Oh, girls just wanna